Was Judas Iscariot a zealot? Remember Jesus' 12 disciples? His betrayer was Judas Iscariot. Some postulate, and I think that it is a very interesting and possible, if not probable, case, that he thought Jesus would be this political ruler. Because let me explain how this worked. The zealots had prophets, and the prophets prophesied, if you will attack the Roman government, God will give you a victory. He will raise up a king. That king will be called the Messiah, and you won't be living under the rule of a demonic Roman government anymore. So the zealots were always watching, and they were waiting. They were wondering, like, is it time to declare war? Is our king Messiah here? The belief is that maybe Judas thought Jesus was that guy, because Jesus kept saying that he was a king with a kingdom. And it may have been as soon as Jesus said, my kingdom is not of this world. Right after that, if you read the Gospels, that's when he betrayed Jesus. Judas did, and had him executed. And it may be he thought Jesus was going to be a political ruler and king. Once Jesus said, not now, Judas said, then I have no need of you. I'm going to execute you. You ready to have your mind melt out of your ears? Okay? So here we go. Judas Iscariot may refer to the Sicarii. Sicarii in the ancient world means dagger men, who concealed carried weapons. In their day, it was knives. They were trained in combat to overthrow the government for God. So in the ancient world, if you were a zealot, you were always waiting for a fight with the government. So you would conceal carry. And we all said, amen. Okay, so you would conceal carry, because if the government's got a weapon and you don't, and the government is evil, if you need to protect yourself or your family, you need to be prepared to do so. So the Sicarii, they were the dagger men. The concealed weapon of choice in the first century was a small dagger. It was called a Sicarii. Today we still use this language. You ever heard of the Sicario? Similar concept. Judas Iscariot may be Judas Sicarii, Judas the dagger man. These were the zealots in the days of the early church and Jesus Christ. This word Sicarii, it also appears in the New Testament, Acts 21:38, and it's translated this way: are you not the Egyptian then who recently stirred up a revolt, right? Insurrectionist, revolt, take down the government, and led the 4,000 men of the assassins. In the Greek, it's the Sicarii. Out into the wilderness. It is possible that the reason that Judas attacked and murdered Jesus is because he was a wrongly informed zealot and he was a dagger man. And once Jesus decided that he didn't want to be king just yet, Judas decided that he needed to end his life. Thanks for joining me. My name is Pastor Mark. I've been teaching the Bible for more than 3 decades and head on constant collisions with woke culture. And I would love to get you more Bible teaching. 2 things you can do. Go ahead and watch the sermon in total and also subscribe to the channel. And I'll just keep sending you Bible teaching and we'll have a lot more fun together.